people, huh? Bro look like he in an old 70s movie guarding the door, don't he? What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. What's good with the people, man? How y'all doing out there, man, on this Media Mess Monday, man? You say Media Mess Monday, Media Mess Monday, man. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Media Mess Monday, man. We're gonna get into it, man. But before we do that, what's good, people like hee ha ha, you know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that game, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Now let's get did I say Ken in the pen, man? You know what I'm talking about? If I didn't, go get that stick up in storage now, man. You can go and get you something off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all seen that? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now y'all know y'all can come get them things from me. Look, I ain't got them on me right now. You know what I'm talking about? I keep telling y'all, bro, in the middle of a play. You know what I'm talking about? I told you, it look like I'm in the 70 movies guarding the door. God damn. Bro, in the middle of a play, man. But you can come get them things from me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Absolutely, man. You know what I'm talking about? Stick up in stores now, man. You can come get them from me, or if all else fails, and I mean all else fails, man. You can go and get some of them things from Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. This chair, hella high. You know what I'm talking about, Brandon? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. They gonna say what that means, Brandon. I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ndugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. I don't know, this thing just seems like it's too low, man. Y'all wanna get high up in the elbow, you know what I'm talking about? There we go. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? There we go. Yeah, man, but what's good with the people, man? Where's we at? Oh, we just gonna do the disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? But shout out to everybody in the pen world around. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers because your brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Your brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Your brother like myself. But I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Your brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. No, no, no. I don't promote no domestic violence. No. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off them people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. No, man. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here and fuck with your partner. Hey, man, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about, man? Man, what's good with the people? How y'all doing out there, man? You know what I'm talking about? I had to come to you, man. I started to come to you early, man, but bro, just been in traffic. You know what I'm talking about, man? So I couldn't even come to the people. I gotta pick back up on my thing. I just told y'all I'm in the middle of a play though, man. I'm gonna have to get back on my shit though. You feel what I'm saying? I done missed a few days. You know, they like, what's going on, bro? I keep telling nigga I'm in the middle of a play. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's going on, bro. Shout out to all the bitches who embarrassed that nigga. Don't get out the car. Nigga, stay in the car, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people though, man? Now this one right here is gonna be called Messy Media Monday, man. So if you slow right here, you might want to just go on the turn from this video right here, because I'm finna talk about this boxing match and life in the same breath. If you understand what I'm talking about. So if you slow, you're not gonna understand it. So I just advise you to leave now. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, oh man, old lady. Nephew says, oh man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? Now, I know we all seen that fight this weekend. Told you, bro, got invited to a few parties, man. Look, I'm over here, man. I got light incense and all kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about? So they don't detect bruh's game. You know what I'm talking about? This shit right here good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you keep them up off your game. But look, man. So, this is how we get the media mess Monday, man. Because this is the way the world be. The same way as this boxing match, man. That's just how life is now. Now, I'm gonna address a whole bunch of shit in just a short time. So I'm telling you, if you slow, this is not the video to watch. You know what I'm talking about, man. So look, man. We seen the fight, man. We seen the people. It really wasn't a good fight. You know what I'm talking about? One person kind of dominated, put on the masterpiece boxing. You know what I'm talking about? He put on the masterclass boxing match. You know what I'm talking about? Performance. So now here we come to the next day. Now you got all these Terrence Crawford fans acting like they actually won the fight. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what I don't get about Earth either. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's just like people live for that "I told you so." You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like we just go out our way to be right. Like too much. Like, all right, you was right now. You know what I'm talking about? But like, that's the highlight of a nigga career or something, right? But now you got all these Terrence Crawford fans talking about "I told you so." Which, my man did his thing. You can't take nothing away from him. I'm one of the people that like both of them. I like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I thought Spence was going to win that fight. I actually thought the same thing that happened to Spence. I thought he was going to do bro like that. But he didn't. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all get, I'm finna touch on all this, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because this is what goes on in real life. Now, after the man got beat, here come the Terrence Crawford fans and everybody in the world talking about it ain't no reason for no rematch and all. Now, let me ask you something. For one, if you just got your ass whipped like that, wouldn't you want your get back? That's the first thing I'm gonna ask you. You know what I'm talking about? Wouldn't you want your get back? And the second thing, why wouldn't you want a rematch? Because this is what I don't think y'all get as people, us. We be creatures of the moment. You get what I'm saying? We be creatures of the moment. So you'll see something like my man put on a good performance. But y'all realize in boxing, it's just what you got on that night, man. So I'm not saying the man could beat him a second time. I want to see the rematch just so I can see where he at. You feel what I'm saying? Because after you get beat like that, you got to go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm talking about? That shit. I wonder, is my man ever going to be the same? Because that shit take more of a toll on you mentally. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I don't think people get. Like about boxing, bro. It's just how your game is on that night. You get what I'm saying? So now you'll see that Terrence Crawford performance, and that's the last thing you seen. You get what I'm saying? So now in your mind, you finna put this man. He might be pound for pound right now, the best, but you've been a scene like styles make fights, bro. If you ask me, I don't think Terrence Crawford could beat Boots. You know what I'm saying, bro? You crazy as a motherfucker. No, I'm not, because Boots is not Errol Spence. It's a whole different style. Boots got more of a style like Terrence Crawford. He move around. You know what I'm talking about? He hit hard. He can take a punch. I like to see that fight. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga with IQ. I think Boots could whoop both of them niggas. I thought Boots could whoop both of them niggas before they fought. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Just like don't nobody know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Boxing is all about how you come in on that night, bruh. Now, Errol Spence, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. Once again, this is just my opinion. I don't know what happened with what I would say is, and this is why I tell you don't let people do this. I think that he was psyched up himself that he could just do one thing. And this is what's fucked up. When you believe that you could do something, right? So if you think you could just whoop a nigga, right? Or you just gonna find a nigga and he gonna follow whatever you done came up with. I think he let the people pump him up, thinking that he was the biggest, strongest motherfucker. So he thought he was just gonna come up in there and be big and strong. And when he couldn't do that, it's like he didn't have no backup plan. You get what I'm saying? So I think he underestimated Crawford. That's what I think. I think he thought he was gonna be able to go in there and do something else that he couldn't do. Then when he couldn't do it, he didn't have a backup plan, so he had to stick with was getting his ass whooped. That's why you gotta watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to see a rematch. I do. I just want to see what he got left. But like, that was the second thing I was gonna ask y'all. Who else could he fight, bro? It's a rematch clause. Why wouldn't you take your rematch? Like, he got 20 million for ass whooping, 15. You know what I'm talking about? Still got paid, man. It's a payday, and it's gonna be at a bigger weight. But like, this is the part that kills me, because man, I didn't really see nothing he could do. I just want to see the fight again. I don't know what he could do different. It's just gonna be on a different night. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what he could do different, but I would like to see the rematches. I would just like to see where he at mentally. For one, nigga, a boxer, bro. You get what I'm saying? The greatest boxers in history lost a fight. That's what I don't get, bro. Like, I think Floyd Mayweather got people sprung on that undefeated shit. I do. Because now it's like, that's why motherfuckers won't even make fights, because they scared to lose they undefeated record. Fuck it, nah. You a boxer. But this is the way life is. Just like that boxing match, that media mess, with everybody else talking about, everybody else know what you should do. With nobody up in that ring, bro. Didn't nobody get their ass whooped like that. Like, it just be funny to me how everybody else know what the fuck you should do. You know what I'm talking about? Some of the most crucial moments of your life. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm just thinking, if you know what everybody else should do, you just shouldn't have no problems in your life. Because I know you just should know what you should do. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. Yeah, damn, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But that's how that shit is media mess, bro. It's just what everybody else talking about. Everybody else know what you should do. You should retire. You should do this. You should do that, man. And the shit just crazy, bro. But that's just the way life is, bro. Motherfuckers just waiting for you to lose so they can tease you. You know what I'm talking about? Now all of a sudden, I guess Errol Spence just not a good fighter no more or something, just because he got his ass whooped. You know what I'm talking about? And he got his ass whooped in a way to where, you know, you got your ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you a boxer. It's the first time for everything, man. Get up. I'm anxious to see them niggas fight at 154. That was just that night. And in life, bruh, just be like that sometimes, bruh. You just don't got it on that day, bruh. And it ain't nothing wrong with that, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But people don't get that. As good as Terrence Crawford looked, he could have his next fight and struggle with somebody else. You get what I'm saying? It was like, you just got to give him his props for that night. You get what I'm saying? But like, if you just expect, like, you think you gonna see, you ain't never seen that performance before that nigga before. You get what I'm saying? So if you just think you gonna expect to see that come on, man. You ain't never seen Brett get down like that before. It was just his opponent. You feel me? He just wanted it. You know what I'm talking about? That was the real stage. He wanted to put his mark down in history. You get what I'm saying? And he did that for real. But boxing the only sport, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all boxing fans or not, bro, but that shit ain't like football and basketball and shit, bro. That shit, like, if you ain't got it on that night, bro, you just gotta go back to the drawing board and come back another night, bro. Like, boxing the only sport where you get old in one night. You get what I'm saying? For real. You get old one night. You'll know, like, I don't know, like Kaz Kazoo and them, when you go, who was that got on him, like Ricky Hatton? Or Sugar Ray Leonard, Terry Norris and them, like, you just get old one night and you'll see it. You feel me? But This is why this is Media Mess Monday, though. You get what I'm saying? Because the same way they did in that boxing match, bro, that's just the way the world is, folks. And now it just got worse since they turned the world into TMZ. You feel me? They just put they just waiting for you to go through something, folks, so they could tease you and talk about they knew this and they knew that, and you know what I'm talking about? That's why you can't pay attention to that shit, bro. You got a nigga laughing at that nigga that he didn't got whooped like that by a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't got whooped worse than that by a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But it makes it good to see somebody else get pounced on or something. I don't know, bro. I don't, you know what I'm talking about? It's just funny how the world is. Then the other thing that was funny, how niggas is trying to make excuses for the nigga losing. Like, the world is just crazy, bro. If you like somebody, you'll come up with anything to defend them. I heard a nigga talking about something, man, ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. That nigga got his ass whooped, bro. That's all, that's it, nigga. Nigga a boxer. Nigga got his ass whooped. It wasn't his night. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I keep bringing this back to life, bro, because sometimes it just ain't gonna be your night, folks. That ain't nothing to hang your head low over or nothing else, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Just wake up the next day and keep pushing, folks. Nigga lost the fight. You know what I'm talking about? As long as nigga ain't hurting, you got your health and shit, hopefully a nigga wasn't damaged and nothing like that when he went to medical. But like, nigga, as long as you wake up in the morning with your health, man, you can keep on pushing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully you learn something from the ass whooping. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna learn something from an ass whooping. I promise you is. You gonna sit there and think about that shit all night. I ain't never lie. And I ain't laughing at him. I'm thinking about when I done got my ass whooped. Nigga can't sleep for days, nigga. You sitting there wondering how you even got in the fight. How the fuck I ran up on this? You know what I'm talking about? That shit just be like that sometime, man. Fuck it. You just keep pushing, bro. You got to. Because, like, they just gonna talk about everything, bro. They just is. They waiting to ride your nuts if you get up. And they waiting to talk about you if you go down, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you just gotta say fuck these people at all times. Fuck what they talking about, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because the only thing matter what you talking about and what you doing. You get what I'm saying, bro? Everybody got an opinion now. I told you they ain't made it that popular. So everybody just gonna use it. You know what I'm talking about? And they gonna swear to God they ain't acting like hoes. You know what I'm talking about? They just gonna keep on talking about niggas. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna swear to God they ain't acting like the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. I'm telling you, bro. This shit crazy, man. Media Mess Monday, man. Don't worry about that shit, bro. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Because everybody talking, they ain't even, like, nigga, you the one that got your ass whooped. You get what I'm saying? Fuck somebody else. They gonna talk, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna talk until they get their ass whooped. Then it ain't gonna be funny. You get what I'm saying? Same shit, man. So you just gotta keep on pushing. You just do, bro. Cause now the media mess, they done made that shit popular. So now it's just cool talking about everybody. You get what I'm saying? And that shit just catching fire. Fire pie. That shit just catching fire. You know what I'm talking about? That's all it's doing. So the world, I keep telling y'all, they're trying to turn y'all into. Got y'all following Sagoonies and shit. TMZ was the worst thing probably to ever happen to the world, bro. On my mama. You feel me? And if you just get to the bottom line of that, man, that's just Sagoonie activities. If you just want to keep it real, want to know everybody and run up on everybody, y'all ain't gonna learn if somebody just get hurt. Being nosy, bro. That shit ain't cool. It just ain't. But I guess it is to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, just don't rock like that, man. Gonna be nosy one day and find out some shit you don't really want to know. That's all that's gonna happen from being nosy. Or you gonna get your ass whooped for being in somebody else's business. You ain't gonna even have to laugh at Earl Spence no more. You can laugh at yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna get your ass whooped for being in somebody else's business, bruh. And what's fucked up is I just call it the Alakabam, Zabakadu, whatever the fuck, Abracadabra. That's what it is, bruh. Because now we got a habit of everybody acting like a bitch at the same time, trying to point out the other nigga acting like a bitch, bruh. But everybody sitting there arguing like Shirley Temple, bruh. We got that bad now. We do. do. We got that shit bad now. What y'all call that shit trolling? Y'all think that's some cool shit, but it's not, bruh. That's the most immature shit there is in the world, bruh. Making fake accounts or just going over there teasing somebody, bruh. You act like you on the kindergarten ground. Talking about nan, that man, that shit bougie, bruh. But that's what they done made popular. I don't know. That shit cool until it ain't. Everything is, bruh. Everything cool until it ain't. You feel me? But on this Media Mess Monday, bruh, that's just the way the world is, folks. So remember this. They waiting to ride your dick and kiss your ass when you up, and they ready to talk about you and laugh at you when you down, bruh. So as long as you remember that, you feel me? I tell you, just don't give a fuck, but I ain't the person to be telling people stuff. You feel me, bruh? On everything, man. Fuck these people, bruh. They gonna talk. That's all they do, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because they can't grasp life theyself, bruh. So they gotta sit around and watch everybody else to form an opinion about what everybody else doing. Cause now that'll make you feel important, like I told you. Damn, I just licked my lip and realized how white it was before I licked it. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker was white as a motherfucker. God damn. Bruh, high as a motherfucker, bruh. We're in the middle of a flight, man. But on this Media Mess Monday, man, I don't know. I hope you ain't the person that's running around talking about everything and everybody. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't get why people get a kick out of that either. I don't. But it ain't for me to get. You feel me? But I guess you just can't pay attention to the crowd, bruh. You get what I'm saying? You can't. You just gotta rock the way you rock, bruh. You can't really pay attention to that outside shit, folks. You shouldn't let nobody, you shouldn't let somebody else's opinion change what you doing in your life. About what somebody else talking about, what you think you should do, or all that old bullshit like that right there, man. You shouldn't let somebody else's opinion change shit that you doing, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Now, once again, I'm talking about some solid shit. I ain't talking about somebody's opinion over there telling you to stop robbing and killing and breaking houses. I ain't talking about no good advice, bruh. I ain't talking about you over there. Somebody trying to tell you to do right when you out there running wild. I ain't talking about that. That ain't what that's for. I'm just talking about all that other shit about what you should do and I would have did this and bro, people just talking, man. You get what I'm saying? You'll be surprised how many motherfuckers out here really living in a fantasy, bro. You feel me? That's why they made this shit for y'all. So you can psychologically think that you really kicking it with the stars and shit on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? That means something to you. You know what I'm talking about? Probably don't. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? You know what I'm talking about? Only you can prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.